Plot setup is to set up 2D plot formats such as line, symbol, label, font, color, etc. as well as X and Y axis scale and ranges. Left mouse click on it to show its menu, which include 4 menu tabs. Tab 1 is main setting, which is for line, symbol, and font setting, X-Y axis scale setting, and plot arrangement setting. Tab 2 is multiple line setting, which is only for 2D plot in multiple line format. Tab 3 is plot size setting, which allow user to define the plot size. The last tab is plot label setting, which allow user to select the type of information to be displayed in main title and subplot labels. The first column in main setting is line, symbol, and font setting. And the first item is label layout. There are 2 options available: top label and side label. This figure shows a typical 2D plot with top label layout. It includes a main title at the top of the 2D plot, which displays overall information such as test ID and analysis time frame. It also includes a subplot label at the top of each subplot, which displays information specifically related to each subplot such as channel ID and signal function name. This figure shows the same plot but using the side label layout. Its main title is shown at the top of each subplot, while its subplot label is now displayed at the left side of each subplot. This side label layout is typically used along with peak list since it has more space to display the peak information. The rest of the menu items are quite straightforward, which include line setting for data plot, symbol setting which applies only to scatter diagram and phase plots, frame color, plot background color, and so on. The second column in the main setting is for X-Y axis setting. This includes the range setting, turning on or off the grid within plot boxes, linear or log scale selection. For Y-axis, for any frequency type function plot such as PSD or FFT, if auto Y range is selected, it will not include DC in determining the Y range. Check this option to include DC for auto Y range. A number of shortcut operations are available by using mouse control directly on a 2D plot to change its X-Y axis range and scale. Please refer to the demo button by right mouse clicking on it and select 2D plot option. The third part of the main setting is plot arrangement setting, which is a pre-plot setting since it only applies to new plots. This includes auto or fixed number of column-wise or row-wise sequence. The last option is subplot gap. This figure shows a typical plot with large number of rows, which has the same X unit label and X tick label for each subplot. Due to the many repeated identical labels, the space available for data plot is greatly reduced. In this case, we can turn on this gap option as shown in this plot, which will hide the X label and minimize subplot gaps. The plot setting will be applied to any new plot. However, by clicking on this Apply All Subplot button, it can also be applied to an existing plot. If only need to apply the X-Y axis setting to a subplot, then click this Apply X-Y setting to active subplot button. The plot setting can be saved for later recall by using the Open Save setting.